Good Monday morning. Here's what we're watching. Campbell and Hershey are looking to diversify through M&A. John Skipper, the president of ESPN, has resigned from Disney. A survey of top CEOs finds that business leaders take serious issue with the Republican tax overhaul, even if a majority supports the legislation. How Puerto Ricans lost money, reportedly in part through deals made by UBS. Tony Ressler, the financier and Atlanta Hawks owner, is stepping down as CEO of Ours Management. Want this in your own email inbox? Here's the sign-up. Exhibitor Colin Campbell agreed to buy Citizens, the maker of Kettle Chips and Pop Secret, for roughly $4.8 billion in cash. That amounts to $50 a share, up 11% from Citizens' stock price on Friday. Exhibit B. Colin Hershey agreed to buy Amplify Snack Brands, the maker of Skinny Pop popcorn, for about $902 million, or $1.6 billion including debt. That comes out to $12 a share, up 67% over Amplify's stock price on Friday. What they have in common, both Campbell and Hershey are trying to diversify away from their core food products, soup and chocolate. Both have been suffered from stagnant sales in recent years. The advantage of pursuing Citizens and Amplify is that they also focus on somewhat healthier snacks, a category that has taken off in popularity. Here's what Denise Morrison of Campbell had to say about her company's acquisition. And here's what Michelle Buck of Hershey said. The reaction: Citizens is up 6.6% this morning. Amplify stock is up 70%. The advisors for Campbell: Credit Suisse, Rothschild & Whale, Gottschall & Manges. For Citizens: Goldman Sachs, Deutsche Bank and Jenner & Block. For Hershey: J.P. Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley and Skadden, Arps, Slate, Meagher & Flom. For Amplify: Jefferies and Godwin Procter. Michael J. de la Merced. John Skipper, the president of ESPN, has stepped down today, citing a substance addiction problem. From a statement quoted by ESPN. Who he is, Mr. Skipper, who took over ESPN 5 years ago, assumed control of the sports network back when it was one of the most formidable media properties on the planet, able to command high carriage fees from pay TV providers given its popularity. But as cable TV providers lose customers to streaming services, ESPN has become more of a millstone around the neck of its corporate parent, shedding subscribers amid the rise of internet-based sports outlets. That has forced ESPN to resort to layoffs. The context: Mr. Skipper is stepping down days after Disney announced a deal to buy most of 21st Century Fox. Among the assets that would be included in the transaction are Fox's 22 regional sports networks, which could be combined with ESPN to shore up Disney's sports video holdings. We'll update as more information become available. Michael J. de la Merced. Andrew writes, the narrative of the week is clearly going to be the tax plan, which is almost certain to pass Congress this week. The real question is how the business community will react. Not everyone is applauding, and whether the overhaul will change corporate America's view of President Trump. Last week, I attended Jeffrey Sonnenfeld's Yale CEO